Welcome to Ring Gear Remix. Bow, 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 bow. It's the podcast that is shorter than a regular podcast, and we talk about a wrestler, what they're wearing, what they're like, what they could wear, what they could be like. I'm Ariel Italic.
I'm Lady Berica.
I'm on my second White Claw.
There we go. If you want to sponsor us on our Patreon, we could buy even more White Claws. That's not what our Patreon money goes to. I wish. But there's a link below. You can get all sorts of benefits for being a patron, including at one of the tiers that I forget right now, you can tell us which wrestler to make over. So if you've got an idea that needs to get out there, then sponsor us for a month, tell us who it is, and we will do it because we can be bought.
Is that a different flavor?
Yeah.
What flavor was the one before?
Ruby grapefruit.
Oh, now we're both doing black cherry.
I just picked whatever I grabbed.
All right, everyone.
These are such white girl drinks.
They're so good.
White Claw, again, not a sponsor, but certainly an assistant.
I've never had a White Claw. Fun fact.
Someday. Or not.
Someday or
Honestly,
not.
if you've ever had a seltzer with a shot of vodka in it,
That's just
then
what
you've
it
had
is.
a better drink than a White Claw.
It just comes in a can. You don't have to do anything.
What? Why did White Claw become such a thing all of a sudden?
I don't know. I just like
Who
went,
owns White Claw?
I don't know. I just went to like
It's probably like Anheuser-Busch.
Probably. I went to a death match I was like hosting a death match in an art gallery, and everyone was just like suddenly drinking White Claw, and like all these like super tough fucked up dudes who like were like really masculine and shit were just drinking this faggy ass drink, and I was like, whoa, this is the future.
Faggy ass drink.
And it's the future. And now I'm obsessed.
It's just owned by White Claw.
That's cool.
I'm sure White Claw is owned by somebody. I'm not sure of that, but I just feel like all money eventually goes into like the ass of someone who owns me.
Mark Anthony Brands Incorporated, doing business as White Claw Seltzers, works.
Mark Anthony, like Jennifer Lopez's ex?
I hope so.
Because I'm fine giving him money. He seems cool.
He seems like... never mind.
Did you have tea on Mark Anthony?
No, I was just going to say he seems like the type of person that would develop a faggy-ass drink.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
That's not a read.
Because I think he's a faggy-ass person.
Okay.
In secret.
That's fine.
Oh. That's
Anyway, today we're talking about Aleister Black.
not a faggy-ass person, but loves the gays.
He does love a gay.
Yeah. Duh. Most goth people love gays.
Satanists fucking
Love
love gays.
gays.
Except for all those weird right-wing ones.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how you're a right-wing and a Satanist.
You know, they weirdly have gone hand in hand lately, and it's a problem in the community.
So Aleister Black, not a right-wing person. Then.
No.
Also loves big fluffy cats.
Collects them, in fact.
That's not really an in-ring like kayfabe trait, though.
No, no one's brought it up, although someone should. Someone will someday.
We can add that to like our makeover of him.
I cannot believe that he's never been on a throne petting a cat.
Again, things to think of in the makeover. Let's
cute.
start with where he is now.
So the character is that he's sort of a lawful good, even though he's a Satanist. He like plays by the rules, but like doesn't like doing what anyone he's like, I'm on my own, this is my journey. He's kind of mysterious, he's got his own way, he's thoughtful, he's serious, he is spooky, very like has traveled around the world, he's knowledgeable and wise, worldly. Yeah, that's the character.
There's a lot more in there than I realized.
He's actually a shockingly complex character.
All right, and outfit, he is goth.
Quite.
Wears a lot of black.
Horns on his jackets.
He started off in just like a black vinyl Speedo with like a metal font, which like excellent.
Was great.
Mm-hmm.
I like him in a Speedo.
And then, he started coming out in battle vests with a lot of patches on it. Love that. And then the battle vest started growing horns, and then it got a little corny, but I still like it for the most part.
Yeah, I'm actually...
When it started growing horns, it got corny?
I think the horns don't look excellent. I think they look a little like Halloween store-y, which is like still great, but like, you know, like the battle vests were like pretty nicely designed, and I thought like there was one that had like see-through inverted cross cutouts, and I thought that was really cool. And then like they just like started looking like props in a bad horror movie instead of like an actual piece of clothing that someone would wear.
Yeah, I've liked a lot of his vests. I think the vests are pretty strong. I agree with you. I think the horns are too far.
They're not bad. It's just like not as good.
I don't think I've ever hated anything I've seen him in.
Yeah, he's just generally one of the better. In promos, I caught a bit of SmackDown this weekend. In promos, they just put him in a black suit with a black shirt and a black tie.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's cool.
that's like
that's
business
In
guy.
front of a
Funny
black
because that's
background.
just what I was thinking about
Just
for
like,
him.
Yeah.
Like,
More of a Gomez Adams situation.
can we bring this whole conversation together? I was thinking of Dr. Claw. Like goth version Dr. Claw with that voice.
Is that a James Bond character?
No, Dr. Claw is from Inspector Gadget.
Oh.
You only saw his claw and he had a white pussy.
He did. I remember.
Which is
that.
why I connected everything, I think, 'cause with the white cat, the white fluffy cat. Dr. Claw always had a white fluffy cat
It's true,
and
you're
a
right.
big fucking claw.
That would be a cool character detail, just like one gray glove.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he has like a gray. I'm assuming
He
like,
obviously couldn't have like spiky things on it because that would be harmful.
I mean, he would probably have to take it off to wrestle.
Yeah.
But so he would have like a big metal glove.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking just like a silver opera glove, so it's a little queer.
That seems a little cheap.
Yeah, sure.
I-
You can get
yeah.
a nice one made, but sure.
I mean, if we're gonna go for a Doctor, like when
Like
you say
gun
Dr.
metal.
Claw, I'm picturing something.
You mean like a big, dumb, costumey metal claw? It'll look a little like...
I don't know. It doesn't have to be dumb.
How would you design that?
I would go to a
Oh,
good
You
designer.
could do like
You go to Gothic Renaissance, one of our sponsors,
Yeah.
and they'll
You could-
sell you a silver claw.
for 20% off right now if you mention the Nobodies.
That's
How-
real.
That's real, actually.
Yeah, great. Look at that tie-in.
I didn't even mean to, but I actually
think
think I've seen goth claws there that
They're-
are actually really cool.
It's very possible.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you're right.
I'm not a costume designer, but I think what you could do is not patches is the wrong word, but like pieces of leather, small pieces of leather to make the claw, so it's not like this hard material, but still kind of looks medieval,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
like a gunmetal.
yeah.
Okay.
I can picture it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
I
it's-
love that for him.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Dante from Devil May Cry situation.
Don't know what that means.
Lost me.
Okay. Well, someone will
Is that
get
a
it out
video
there.
game?
Yeah.
I know the game. I've heard of the game, but I've never played it, so I don't know what it
You get
looks
like weapons that are big claws at one point. So
Great.
like sort of like
So
that.
he's wearing a black suit. What is he wrestling in?
I mean, you know, it's like hard because like the look is right now.
It's true, but also, so is he? Who's the? Is it? It's not Naito. Who wears a white suit and then takes it all off in the ring?
Yeah.
It's Naito.
Yeah.
I don't want to recreate that.
No.
So
He
we-
would only be in the suit in like promos and backstage shit because he's a serious person who wears a suit.
Great. So he's not going to. If he is not walking out in the suit, then we just need to like. We're not going to. I don't necessarily want to just bring him back to the Speedo. So like, what's our
Like a nice wrestle pant.
Just
But
like
not like-
just
not
like,
like a-
really simple, like a black tights with just one inverted cross on the shin.
okay?
That's it.
I'm not even thinking tights. I'm thinking like a stretchy like dress pant.
Those tend to look bad in the ring.
Yeah.
With just like a wrestling boot, just super straightforward.
Okay. Does he have a vest or anything that he wears in with it?
No, doesn't need it. Just minimal, very minimal.
All right. Is he wearing a makeup?
No.
He's got face tattoos. He doesn't need makeup.
That's true. Does he wear the claw into the ring and take it off?
No. Maybe
I want him in the claw. I want to see him wrestle in the claw. If we can make it safe enough.
if it's leather.
If it's
like
leather,
made
it'll
of
be fine.
leather.
Yeah.
So I
Could be hard. Yeah.
I can potentially see.
Could be a source of his power too. If somebody can get it off of his hand, then it weakens him.
Yeah, that's a fun angle. A little supernatural for what WWE is doing with him, but that's fine.
Well,
He's goth.
He's a spooky goth.
maybe
character.
one day, hopefully, he won't have to deal with WWE.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of like the plain black pant, small but important detailing, and then just like a gross claw weapon.
Yeah.
That is not going to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Because safety first.
Perfect. We got it.
Claw.
It's a cohesive look. It makes sense. It's iconic. They can sell the claw as merch.
Oh.
It's obvious.
They could do like a new Power Glove, like for the Nintendo NES, but for their video games.
Yeah, sure.
For the NES?
No, but for like now systems.
I was
Here's the thing. I don't know what system even their games are on.
Yes, you do. Think about it.
I don't know. PlayStation?
Anyway.
I don't know.
It's right there.
Why do I even need to know this?
Because you could play Mario Kart on it.
Oh, it's on the thing? The Switch?
Yeah.
You play WWE on a Switch?
I think they make it for the Switch.
Apparently the Nintendo Switch port is very bad.
Well, the whole game is fucking bad.
It's so much worse on the Switch. Don't
Thought
buy
about
it for the
playing my
Switch.
roommate's Switch the other day, but I was like, I'm going to figure out how to set this up. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to figure out how to turn this on. I'm going to play one game of Mario Kart and be over it.
I want to Switch so bad, but I keep buying designer clothes instead.
Did you really think it would take you 20 minutes to plug in the Switch?
Maybe, I don't know.
She's not good with technology.
I'm okay with technology, but I
There's-
also was like,
Just one cord that plugs from the Switch into the TV and you're done.
okay, well, now maybe I'll play Mario Kart this week. I don't know.
Who do you play as in Mario Kart?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I like a princess or a Yoshi. I don't know. It's just whoever looks cute at the moment. There's so many cute characters.
They're so cute.
And I don't really like base it on like the weight or anything. It's more about the cuteness.
Interesting.
I'm not like strategic about my Mario Kart playing.
Doesn't surprise me. Eric, who's your main on Mario Kart?
Bowser.
Interesting.
And King Boo.
Huh.
Who's King Boo?
The king of the ghosts.
Oh, yeah, of course, the two goth characters.
Yeah, duh.
I mean, Aleister Black is basically the King Koopa, but nicer of WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll accept that. Oh,
Was
my
it-
main is Yoshi. You were...
Yeah, I knew that.
yeah.
I've
But
Yoshi?
they didn't.
Yoshi, I played
They
Yoshi a
they
lot.
and she motions towards the computer.
I play as Yoshi a lot in the N64 one. I like Yoshi in that one. He handles well.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a little mini podcast on its own.
No.
They just
they get
was.
this. They get this.
Everyone...
You got an incepted podcast.
You got a Mario Kart podcast.
You got a podcast within a podcast for free.
We're so good to you. Thank you for listening to all three podcasts contained within this one podcast.
like a matryoshka.
You're
For $25 on our Patreon, you could request one podcast and probably get 3 or 4.
yeah, you could tell me which Mario Kart character to play as.
Or which Mario character needs a makeover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why are we still talking about wrestling? Video game character makeovers are so much more fun.
Mario Kart specifically.
All of them. Listen. Just listen. When we have a podcast out, listen. Thank you for listening. Bye.